Why do you choose to shave your chest by the ice wall?
Because it's not cold well.
Why are you shaving your chest by the ice wall? It's crazy.
The framework been built, but the new movement is gospel music. Just remember, y'all choose it. Hey, it could have been love. Now you better call Drewski.
Hey yo, it's Frame and welcome back to FF Media. We're back with another reaction to 607 Unk and his special guest this time, Solarman. This fellow here in the real interesting shirt, leather pants, and in case you missed it, the Batman goggles and something else on these Batman goggles. Yeah, this one's going to be crazy. It's not like the other ones where I had not seen them yet. I actually have seen this one already because if you look down in the description, I am one of the editors for this video. There's a few Unk videos that I've edited so far, along with Jay Pate. Shout out to him. That's why I started reacting to 607 Unk, is because I'm already seeing some of this craziness anyway from doing video edits, so might as well talk about what I'm seeing in some of these. So here we go. 607 Unk and Solarman unlock Antarctica, the ice wall, Tupac, demons, curses, and mermaids.
Worldwide hustle. We got 607 Unk and Solarman.
You got 607 Unk. Nobody know who the f he is.
Yeah, right off the rip. There's some things going on here that is not normal for anything or anybody. Number one, he's got his feet out. Alright, Solarman, like we already touched on the shirt and the Batman goggles. He ain't wearing no shoes. He is on Unk's leather couch with no shoes. He's pulling a Rick James. Let's continue.
Keep it a real game. I'm 607 Unk. Why you gonna nobody know who he is?
I was trying to give him an introduction. I was trying to do some justice, but you're right. We got 607 Unk and
607 Unk not the punk. It's the real spirit party you cannot get in. Mozart drink. Jesus off the gym.
So look like Solarman was mocking Unk there, doing Unk's thing like this. Unk does all that, and he's talking or getting his messages downloaded or however he says it. Pretty sure I know where Unk got that from. The whole thing where he looks around like this. I was noticing the other day, I was holding this cat. It was a little kitten. And the kitten, if you got a cat, maybe you know what I'm talking about. It was looking up at the ceiling fan. And it was just constantly, even if there's not a ceiling fan, it's just like going like this. And there's a lot to cats. Like cats have been known to be guardians of the underworld, protectors, all types of different lore and different religions and cultures and all that. So I don't know if the cats are tapping into some spiritual stuff or they're just always looking around all crazy because they're always on the hunt for something. Who knows? But I think Unk probably spends a lot of time around cats. I feel like that's where he got this whole thing from. But Solarman mocking it and then coming in off of Unk's famous little Jesus Party song.
I swear to God, my mom. Stop playing with me, game.
oh, bro. So I got a question for you, Unk.
I'm calling him out. Noticing he's mocking him right away. Stop playing with me.
I seen you, bro. I seen you starting. I seen you gearing up to become this. When did you know, like, okay, everybody is drawn into this character, they loving it, this what I need to go with? Cause I done seen people like they come in and they got some good, but they don't know it and then they go away. But it's like I seen you and you kept building on it and building on it. When was that moment you knew, like, okay, I got this character, this thing that people like?
I ain't no character game. Stop playing with me. I mean, you used to call me a character when we ask until you when I became a clown. I mean, that's basically what you just said. I'm a clown. I'm a character. I don't understand them questions. I refrain. I refrain from answering shit like
right. You right.
Yeah.
So The interviewer seems like he's trying his best already, but Unc shutting him down on the Solarman intro, shutting him down now on the question of when did you become the 607 Unc person. Unc flipping like you're trying to make me sound like I'm a character, like I didn't just become this. But he is pleading the fifth. He is refraining from answering any questions. He pleads the fifth. Solar Man having his feet out the whole time. It's so crazy, man. I can't. Like, Unc, this is your couch, bro. This is your couch. Why you got hit? Let it.
When did you know the internet loved your persona? Not persona like that is not real, but like who you is and what you was giving the people and how raw you how raw.
Love is fake, right? And listen, they love me today, they hate me tomorrow. All right. Listen, if I say something they like, they love me. If I say something they hate me. Listen, I don't think you understand, right? Love is give or take, right? Love not real, right? Love is attachments, right? When I say something that they want to attach to, they love me. When I say something make them want to disattach, they disattach. Ain't no such thing as love, gang. I'm just keeping it real. Ask a Solar Man, he'll tell you about that.
Ask Solar Man with his features out and his Cartier on. It looks like a Cartier. Yeah, if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. But those YouTube ads be hitting me all the time. I don't know. Cartier and a Batman mask. we gonna have to just deal with it. How Unc dealt with it, I have no clue. But yeah, him saying there's no attachments. It is true, especially on social media. People will unfollow and unsubscribe all that stuff in a heartbeat if you say one thing they don't like. So it is true what he's saying. It's always a lot of truth to what Unc is saying, which is real crazy because he says a lot of crazy stuff.
How much do you miss the music, or you don't miss it at all?
Gang, stop playing on me. What you miss? I don't miss nothing. Everything I do, I can't stop doing. Listen, everything is music. Everything is frequency and vibration. I'm doing music right now. All right, listen, I'm sending off a vibration right now, gang. It probably ain't rhyming, but it's on perfect time, right? Gotta keep it real, gang.
I seen a clip of you. I seen a clip of you freestyling it.
Come on, gang. What the fuck you talking about? I don't give a fuck no rap. Come on, gang.
You got a lot of good comments, bro.
Come on, y'all.
Comments, bro.
Come on, gang. Come on, gang. How you looking so?
Solar Man still mocking Unc. Hasn't really got a word in yet. Because Unc keeps shutting it down, which is hilarious. So now you got the interview asking him twice about rap, and Unc can rap. If you've not seen his shorts, they do a little studio thing. Unc has some bars. Who knows if the whole Nelly thing is true? And previous stuff he's claimed that Nelly owes him $50 million for Country Grammar, that he wrote it. Hey, anything's possible, man. Music industry's crazy. It's a dirty industry. But he don't want to talk about rap. And now it's like they just pulled the Spider-Man meme. Solar Man mocking him so hard that it was a Spider-Man meme.
Now hold on, my man. Where your shoes at? And why you don't, bro? Like, why we in the interview? Why are you looking around like? Why you ain't got no shoes on, bro? That's what I want to know. The people gonna want to know that.
When you wear shoes, it disconnects you from the earth. I gotta throw my vibe right.
That's true. This disconnect you from the earth. Dig into that a little bit, bro. Elaborate on that for people that might not understand what you mean by that. Give them some of the perks and the benefits of.
I'm gonna let him expand on this, and then I'm gonna tell you why this is real crazy.
I mean, if that's what you say, because
it depends on where they at. You feel me? Like, if they not already tuned in to going outside and getting that sun download, then taking their shoes off gonna sound crazy, and I'm gonna look crazy, and I probably am crazy. But when you connect yourself as much as possible and get down to the root, you stay grounded no matter where you go. So I'm on the biggest platform in the world.
That's why I sleep on the floor. Yeah, I don't sleep on the bed because we sleep on the floor at ground. Hold on, we don't know.
Okay, let me go ahead and stop it there before Unc takes this even crazier. Yes, Solar Man, you do sound crazy. There is truth it is good to not have your feetsies in socks and shoes all the time. You're literally cutting off circulation and not letting them get sun. It is good to go and stand outside, walk around outside with no shoes. We haven't always had shoes. So he is correct on that point. However, he is not outside. He is in a studio right now recording a podcast. There's no sunlight. There's no ground and dirt. There's no rocks. He's standing on carpet or hardwood floor or whatever this is. So you're not connected to anything that is natural or nature, because even if it's, I highly doubt it's real hardwood floor anymore. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a fake hardwood flooring if it's not carpet. Nothing in here. Nothing gives him a reason to make the logic he just used for not having his shoes on a reason for him not to have his shoes on in here. If he was outside, yeah, it made sense. But during this, no, it's crazy. Now Unk's saying that's why he sleeps on the ground and not in a bed. So let's see where the logic is on this one, because that is indoor. So, I don't know.
Yeah, I sleep on the floor.
So it's some merit to what he's saying.
Yeah. Listen, the rubber in the shoes, it kind of like,
I choose rich.
it disconnects. Right, the rubber.
Right.
The sheets, right? So when you don't wear no shoes, you gotta like put your feet directly on the ground. You, it's not wrong. So it might sound crazy, but it's true. Oh,
It's super true.
Second question I got.
yeah. It's a difference between the truth and true. Right, a truth.
Okay, so he's going to go into the difference between true and truth. We'll see what he's talking about there. But Unc was just saying kind of what I was saying, I guess, is that there's some truth to what Solarman's saying, but still, it is crazy. It is crazy to have your feet out in a podcast that's indoors. Absolutely ridiculous.
Statement can be proven to be false, but a true statement can't be proven false. That's a true statement. It's not a true statement. I just want to let you know that.
Thanks for clarifying that. Back to you.
Again, the interviewer is having such a hard time. He's doing his best, but Unc is just throwing him curveballs after curveballs. A true statement is something that is a statement that is true but can be proven false. A truth statement is something that could never be proven false at all. It is what it is, I guess. And I would like to have him expand more on what he means exactly by that, because that's a very subjective area of conversation and discussion. Even trying to debate whether objective truth and what objective truth actually is versus subjective truth gets sketchy and turns into gray areas. So I'd like to hear more expansion on that. But
Why when you talk you moving your head like Ray Charles, gang? Like what's going on with you?
I'm from the same place he from.
Hey, you ain't from one from. Stop playing on me.
I'm from the same.
I'm from Roma.
I'm from the same place he from.
You
I'm from Roma.
Stop acting like you don't know me, bro.
Paroma, break that down for the people.
Yeah, you from there? What's the Roma then?
What's the Paroma? Give us what the Paroma is.
So I'm not gonna lie. I recently just woke up. Right. I was dead before.
Go back to sleep, Dick. You little Tom head.
I was.
go back to sleep. I just woke up. He's saying he's from where Unc's from. The interviewer trying to say St. Louis. Again, Unc thrown a super curveball. Now I'm from the Paroma. And Solarman just saying I'm from where he's from. So let's see if he can answer Unc's question.
Sleep before, so I recently just woke up before. So what that means is, he know it as the Paroma. For me, it was just like I had this dream of being on the operating table.
Come on, gang.
And coming into this body. You know what I mean? So when I got here, I can't talk about that. The Paroma is the spirit though. It's a spirit party. When he be saying it's a real spirit party, you cannot get in. He ain't just talking.
So did y'all go to kindergarten together in the Paroma?
Y'all know this man, gang. What the f you talking about?
You don't, Unc, you don't know this man, but his feces is out on your couch. His big toe, his gross big toe. Look at his pinky toe. This thing what's going on here? It looks like AI made these feet. There's like 3 toes behind those toes. So he doesn't know him. The interviewer asking a hilarious question. Did y'all go to kindergarten together in the Paroma? I think it's Paroma is how you say it. It's either Paloma, something like that. But basically, Unc describes it, and it's described in some minor religious cultural places as another world, not exactly heaven, according to this theory that we're in a religious simulation of the world by an evil fake god, and the real god and everybody who is holy and all that stuff is from this spirit world of Paroma. And some of us were sent here as spirits into these bodies to be trapped and enslaved in this simulation and whatnot. So it is pretty out there. But again, this is one of Unc's segment, the Xfiles. So
What you talk? You don't know him. You set me down with him. Stop playing with me.
I thought it'd be interesting. I thought it'd be interesting because I see how
He's been to the other side of the ice wall. He won't tell you.
I never been.
He won't tell you.
he holding out. He holding out. Come on, it's an interview.
For a fact, he
we
told
need
you.
to hear about it. What's on the other side of that wall? Huh?
For a fact,
we
he
need to
told
hear
you.
about it. Come on, man. He didn't put it out there.
Listen, I don't think everybody understand, right? You can't get over the ice wall by going straight, right? You gotta get over the ice wall by going through the ocean, right? And you go down and can pop up over it. That's what I'm talking about. You can't go straight over it, right? A lot of people don't know this, right?
So they're talking about the ice wall and Antarctica. There's a lot of conspiracy theories around Antarctica, along with some very substantial evidence of weird stuff. You can't travel to Antarctica. It's not something you can do that easily. And most of Antarctica's waters are protected. All the countries in the world agreed that that's a place that they should all keep an eye on and not really let people go to. Why? Who knows? But there's a lot of theories. And what Unc is talking about is you see the UFO footage or whatever where it'll shoot underwater, or they're coming up out of the ocean. They're going down in the ocean or they're coming up out of the ocean. So in Antarctica, there's an ice wall. It's a big, giant ice glacier thing. There's also like a pyramid there. They claim it's not a pyramid, but on all the maps and things, it looks extremely like a pyramid. They call it some type of ice glacial rock formation that just made this massive looking pyramid thing. But it is, I mean, it really looks like that. It really looks like a pyramid's there. So that wall is basically not able to be passed. It is so big of a wall. So he's saying you basically have to go under the ocean, under the ice wall, under the big ice glacier, and then be able to come up on the other side of the ice wall. Now, what's over there, that's where the theories even get real crazy, is it could be the gate to a spirit world, another dimension. There could be a whole nother civilization there. All kinds of different theories, and only the people who's been in Antarctica past that wall know what's there. So I don't know. I wouldn't want to travel there to find out. To be honest, it's treacherous to even try to travel there. It's not like you can just hop on a normal flight from your airport and go fly to Antarctica. It doesn't work that way. It's not easy to get there, and then conditions are insane.
But if you do get over it, you're gonna get to the real Earth.
I'm gonna ask you this: do you feel like
I don't feel. Listen, when you feel, you get stuck in the simulation, right? The simulation is controlled by your feelings, right? So every time you feel, you kind of like get stuck in the simulation. Think about it. If you love you get stuck because you do anything for your love. And if you hate, you stuck because you do anything for your hate. Both cases, you do anything for it. So neither one of them could be better than the other. So it ain't good to feel.
Gotcha. I'm gonna say this. I feel
So another curveball right off of the whole ice wall thing. This is the crazy thing about reacting to Unc, because he says so much in such a short time and can go from one topic to another. The simulation, like I said, is here. It's what we're in right now. To me, there's clear evidence of economic simulation. And what I mean by that, and not, well, also economic and psychological simulation combined. So what I mean by that is you have economic simulation where we have the US dollar, which is owned by a private company, the Federal Reserve. Yes, they are the ones who print it, not the federal government. The Federal Reserve is not a part of the federal government. It is a private company. But either way, you don't want a private company nor your government owning the currency. But not only do we have that currency, the US dollar, that can be printed, it is also not paper anymore that much. It's all numbers on a screen. It's all digital. So that is literally simulated currency. Our currency, the US dollar itself, is completely simulated. Therefore, this is the foundation of the entire economy and all the world's economies for the last how many ever years. Everything has been working on a simulated currency basis. So everything is simulated. Because when you can control the currency, you can control the whole world. And part of that control is making it a standard for 40-hour work weeks, taxes on top of taxes, licenses and red tape for small businesses, all these simulated things that in a completely open market you wouldn't need, right? Because if nobody owns the currency, nobody can set these type of parameters. So nobody has distinct advantages over anybody else other than natural supply and demand, products, talents, all that stuff. There's none of this outside interference. So you literally get paid a simulated amount of currency for an estimated amount of time every week. All things that somebody decided were 40 hours a week at this rate of US dollar for this amount of work of whatever this work is with this skill. When before we had all this, it was just, oh, you know how to build stuff? Cool. I've got some gold. Here's some gold. You go build stuff. Use the gold to do what you need to do. And I get what I want. You got what you want. Or I'm a farmer and I need a hunter to come and take out these coyotes that are attacking my cows. So I'm going to give you one of my cows. You come kill the coyotes. Right? You don't actually need a currency. You can use just trading your skills and talents to survive, where now you're trading your time, right? If you're clocking in a 40-hour work week, trading your time for a set amount of simulated money. And time is our most valuable asset, because you can't get time back. You can learn more skills, you can do all this stuff, but you can never get time back. So you got to decide yourself, what is the value of this simulated time that you're willing to be paid for this whole simulation. I swear it gets real crazy, but it is all simulation. And then you have the psychological part, which is the media, mainstream media, music, Hollywood, all this stuff, pumping rhetoric and narratives into the market, right? Because everything costs money. So everything they're telling you on the news, everywhere else, has got some type of narrative to make you buy a product over another product or buy a service over another service. His definition of simulation might be a little bit more out there than mine, but in a physical sense, everything around us has been turned from physical to simulated. And then you get into crypto, it's a whole nother world where everything is simulated. this whole entire NFTs for digital land and all kinds of stuff. But we'll get into all that later.
Feel like no.
Why you feel? Why would you feel? I just told you not to feel.
I messed up again.
Come on, gang. Stop playing with me.
I messed up again. You introduce things into the algorithm where you say something and now it's a thing and it's a topic.
Are you crazy?
Are you chosen?
Are you crazy? Listen.
Are you chosen?
Let me say this, right? I no information that I can say is mine. Everything that's been said before, right? Listen, just because you heard me say it don't mean I came up with it, right? The information belongs to the cosmos. There's no such thing as an IQ, right? So I ain't say it because everything I said somebody else said. I'm trying to say some new shit, and I can't. Nobody create a new thought right now. What you gonna be thinking in the next 5 minutes? Yeah, you don't know.
Nothing new under the sun.
Yeah, nothing new. So everything I say been said before.
So to Unk's point again, everything he said has been said before. We're restricted to language, just off of probability-wise of people saying the same language, millions and millions and millions of people over a long time period. Things have probably been said before. When making music and stuff, you don't really want to say the same thing over and over again in songs, so you're always trying to find new ways to say stuff. And it is a very hard thing to do. He's not wrong.
Solarman, did you shave your chest before you came here?
Yeah. I forgot how he asked him this question.
Oh, he did.
You asking the wrong kind of questions, bro. Ask me about the
What
ice
people
wall.
want to know?
You ain't know about the ice wall. Just try to ask him about the ice wall. You ain't know.
I said it's
They're calling Solarman out left and right. The interviewer did a great job of calling him out. First, I called him out about his feet, and then him looking around, the same stuff I was calling him out about, but then calling him out, did you shave your chest? And he's like, I don't even want to talk about that. You're asking the wrong questions. Why do you have your chest out then, bro? Why do you have your naked little bird chest out, bro? It's crazy. You're in an interview. This man is a lunatic. Unc is at least saying logic and stuff behind some stuff, or has some type of train of thought behind it. And then Unc even calls him out and is like, you didn't even want to, we just talked about the ice wall and you didn't know nothing about it. You didn't speak up and say anything. Yeah, man, I don't know about the Solarman cat. I don't know about him.
a spirit party.
Come on, man. This nigga crazy.
It's a spirit party. That's what the Paroma is. It's a spirit party. It's where we all come.
You over there, but
Oh, see, now he went back to Paroma. He said ice wall. He want to talk about the ice wall. So, is he saying the Paroma's on the other side of the ice wall? What is like? I don't know. I don't know. I smell BS, or maybe it's just his stank feet.
We close our eyes. That's where we come from.
you over there by the ice wall shaving your chest. Why do you choose to shave your chest by the ice wall?
Cause it's not cold where
Why are you shaving your chest by the ice wall? It's crazy.
I'm from.
It's not cold where you from? So basically, it ain't even cold over there by the ice wall.
You know that. That's why we don't let that ask him.
He said he don't know you.
He don't know me.
No, you know I don't know. You set me down just fine. I don't know this man.
I'm trying to-
crazy.
I'm
This
trying
nigga
to
crazy. Look at this nigga. Look at his face. The nigga on two front same side. You set me down with a crazy man. Stop playing on me, gang. Man, call him his real name. What's your name, gang?
I'm a child of the sun.
Come on, I ain't even been doing this shit. I ain't been doing this shit for long, gang. That's what I want. Here we are. Now, here we are. I'm not been doing this shit.
Unc's about to flip out. Unc is feeling the bullshit too. He's like, I am not about to do this if he keeps acting like this. This is ridiculous.
Thank you, Thank you for doing this. Solarman. So when you got a character like Superman, what happens is Superman go in the booth, he be Clark Kent, then he turn into Superman. Do you have a Clark Kent? Are you normal? Are you always Solarman?
Superman wasn't real?
Oh my God. Oh,
Come on, man.
Superman not real?
Come on, man.
He not from the ice wall too? That wasn't based off a real.
stop playing with me, gang.
That wasn't based off a real story.
So you
Now he's really trolling, saying Superman ain't real? He ain't from the ice wall too? Super troll move right there. Unc's losing his mind.
Crazy. You said, game.
Unc, how you deal with this?
This nigga-
How you deal with
How you deal with it? You know I'm not me. Come on, gang, stop playing with me.
I'm gonna give Solarman a break. I'm gonna give Solarman time to get
Please,
his
yeah.
ideas,
Keep it on me.
his
It
ideas
keeps the energy on me.
and
Focus on me, gang.
stuff together.
Gang, focus on me.
Right.
Right here. Just me.
Right.
It's on feet. Come on, gang.
It was some dude.
Yeah. Now Uncle's smelling his feet. Bro's on your couch with stinky feet. I swear that's another toe right there, like 2 toes behind the mother toes. This is crazy, man. This is. Why you let him do this?
Doo-doo outside.
Your toenails look a little discolored. Can you explain?
When it's doo-doo outside, that's good. That's actually good.
Come on, that feet stink, gang. Hurry up. I'll get this shit wet. Come on, gang.
You connect with nature better that way.
With sticky feet?
Yeah,
Come on, gang. Stop playing with me.
you know that's real.
What it is?
Come on, gang.
Again, he ain't connected with any nature. He's inside of a studio right now, a podcast studio.
Who you
Feel like?
Who one of your favorite artists coming out of St. Louis right now? Or do you keep your ear to the street
Karma too.
with St. Louis? Or who one of your favorite artists coming out of St. Louis right now? Cause we gonna have to burn the sage. We need it. We need it.
Uncle's over burning sage right now to get rid of Solarman's stinky feet.
Stop playing with me.
We need it.
That smell that cologne.
Cause what he releasing in this energy, his shirt open, his chest shaved,
The ice wall cologne.
his toenails dark. So when you came from the ice wall,
Gang,
What was
don't play
your
with
journey?
ice wall.
what was your journey here to here right now? How did you end up here from the ice wall?
Complete manifestation. So this guy, he'll give you instructions on how to get here. All you got to do is follow the roadmap. So he says I'm not from the ice wall, but I
You
follow
heard Unc speaking to you, and he led you here from the ice wall.
telepathically. It wasn't
You're crazy.
He went there. I met him in the ice wall.
See, it's like Tony said. Listen, I don't know where people get this from, gang. I never been to the ice wall. I'm trying to get there. All right, listen, you know.
Yeah, I mean, Unc has been saying forever he's trying to get to the ice wall. Not that he's been there and trying to get back or anything. He says he's trying. The ice wall to him is what's trapping him here in this simulation, keeping him away from the Paroma. So he's trying to get through the ice wall, but he's never been to it. So it's a crazy take. Look at his little troll smile. This is clearly all a crazy troll, just to troll Unc. I don't know if it's for views. Because Unc doesn't know him and he sat down with this guy, maybe this guy paid to do this interview. I don't know.
If I got there, because you won't see me here. Stop playing with me.
So complete manifestation. So I went from being, I guess you would call it, you were talking about Clark Kent and stuff like that. So I guess you could call it my old life. I died though. I just told you I just died. I told you earlier.
Who was you before you died, gang? That's what we trying to find out.
That guy, you can look him up on Apple Music and Giovanni. But anyway, I died. That wasn't real. That was never real.
Oh, you can look him up on Apple Music. Okay. So there's a little plug there for his music on Apple Music. Yeah, this guy.
Excuse my language. That was never real. You know what I'm saying? I followed this man. I followed the roadmap. So what I did was I went from having no money in my
Can
bank
you relate
account.
to that? Unc, he said he died. Have you died?
I died 5 times.
Wow. Go into that.
Now, I'm going to keep it a real gang. Listen, we live in a world where everybody died. They just don't know it. They forgot. All right, listen. If you find somebody that ain't died, then you ain't lived. Right? 'Cause everybody died. Everybody been dead. Everybody still dead. All right? Listen, everybody don't understand they still that nut. Everybody that nut. Now, I'm going to keep it real. Let me say what I mean, right? When you bust that nut, and be a million of little things going, and they be like,
The sperm.
yeah, that's a brain, and the little squiggly line, that's called a nervous system. Right? And that's inside you right now. That's why it's so hard to find you, because you still that little nut. Right? And a lot of people can't find themselves. Right? But that little
I ain't know I would.
What's he doing over here? This dude's so weird. I'm talking about you being a nut. You're going back. Everybody's still a sperm. We've died a bunch of times. Of course, there's different religions where reincarnation is a big thing. I mean, it's not, none of that is that far-fetched. Maybe in America, but reincarnation to other parts of the world, not that far-fetched at all.
I'll keep it real, that little nut. The top part, that's the brain. right? And then the little squiggly part, that's your nervous system. Right? But right now, everybody's nervous system was out of line and everybody in survival mode. They in fight or flight. Right? And that's what he in. Right? It's crazy. I'm just giving it a real game.
Yeah, so Unc saying, bringing up a good point. Everybody right now is in fight or flight mode. This is actually very true. Because of our phones, all this short form content and media, we're constantly, and not just our phones, all around us. Okay, here's a perfect example. When you're born into a hospital, you're born and you open your eyes, what is the first things you see? You don't see your mother, you don't see your father, maybe you see your father's side, but you see somebody in a mask, a blue or green cloth hat, big gloves, a butcher's apron, basically. Like, you see the craziest thing possible. You see a monster pulling you out of there, and that's what you're opening your eyes to. And then when you look past that person, on the wall, you see big pharma advertisements. Different advertisements for different medicines. Every doctor's office, every hospital's got them in it. So your brain is automatically getting hit from every single angle when you're born, when you've been born into this timeline, everything we're in. And then you grow up and you're watching TV and you're going to school. Everywhere you go, you see advertisements all the time. And all advertising is, all marketing is psychological attacks. Little psychological attacks, not to devastate you, to get you to do anything crazy in most cases, but just to go get you to buy a Kit Kat or go buy a Coke or something like that, right? But because there's so much of it all the time, especially now, your brain never gets a chance to rest. It never gets a chance to reset. It's constantly in fight or flight mode. You can get out of it and you can feel yourself slow down, your anxiety, your tension in your muscles. If you put all the electronics away, get away from everything that has any type of advertisement, even in your room right now, your room, your living room, wherever you're at, your work, watching this, there's an advertisement somewhere. The chair you're sitting in is from a company, right? It's going to have a name brand on it. Your clothes, your jewelry, whatever, it's all an advertisement because it says the name on it. So your brain sees that. It's always going through data. So advertisements keeping it busy. So you got to relax. You got to get away from it all. Nature's a great place to go to and meditate. If you don't want to meditate, you don't believe in that, just sit out there and just breathe and intake the nature, and you'll feel your whole body and everything relax. It may sound a little crazy until you just go do it, because if you've been in the hustle and bustle and the grind all the time, then you don't even notice it. You're just constantly in that fight or flight state, and it does cause a lot of different mental health problems. It can cause psychosis. It can cause heavy anxiety, depression. Cause you to swing into other deeper mental bouts that can be dangerous. So you got to disconnect and unplug every once in a while. All right, so we're only like 15 minutes into this whole interview. There is still an hour left. So much he's talked about so far. You got this crazy character over here. If you're enjoying these reactions, you're enjoying my breakdown of some of the stuff Unc is talking about, or you want to talk about it more, let me know in the comments. Let me know what else you want to see me react to.
Suck my fucking weed. If it ain't being in the trunk, it ain't me.
If it ain't being in the trunk, it ain't me.
Ooh, weed. If it ain't being in the keep your dirt weed. I need a big spliff of Gorilla Glue mixed with some jet fuel. If 2.5's near, I got a stiff dick for 'em. I don't need Blue Chew, but y'all can sponsor me on YouTube. Give me all the digits in the pile of fire.
I'm upside down, living in the twilight.
If this ain't a hit, I don't know what is. Uh-oh, Trump and Elon beefing. What about, I don't know, I'm too busy chiefing. Probably just smoking mirrors like Katy Perry. I just don't know what to tell you, what the fuck's wrong with me? Can't escape the old life, still wanting more ice dripping off my white.